Welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel, to the Cronos family. Appreciate all the love. Let's talk about Crow token, understand what's happening, and of course, what we could be expecting going into Tuesday morning. So, we started off, the market. I wouldn't say the market. What am I saying? We started off this week on a really positive note. Yesterday was a great day, and that overall momentum is carrying on into Tuesday. But we got a lot to talk about as far as Crow token is concerned. So if you hold Crow token, you do want to watch this video till the absolute end. So as of September the 9th, we're looking at Crow down about 2.3%. While the broader market is up, Crow is down about 2.3% right now. But a continuous reminder for everyone that have already forgotten, if you're looking at it over the last 3 weeks, you're seeing Crow still up about 60%. Yes, people overlook that, but your boy Crypto ZX is going to continue to remind you guys to not forget that. But looking at the price right now, 25.1 cents, and it's down about 2.4% as mentioned in USD, and also down about 3.5% in both Bitcoin and Ethereum comparatives. The valuation, $8.5 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume at about 108 million. As always, just a quick disclaimer, anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So first and foremost, before I share this with you guys, I saw one comment coming in saying, well, you spoke about how Cronos is going to go down, but you're talking about now Cronos could retest some of the lower levels. What a lot of people forget is these videos are daily analysis updates. In that update, I was probably talking about the potential, in my opinion, where Cronos could go, especially with the deal that it has had. But that doesn't mean that's going to happen overnight. We could see choppy levels. We could see some pullbacks before we start heading towards the upside. If you're thinking it's going to be like this in one line straight towards all-time highs, hate to say it, that's not how it's going to happen. And that is something you need to realize. But I just wanted to kind of clear that. I know a majority of the people understand that, but obviously there are some trolls that can come out and think you want to see the price just skyrocket in one specific straight line, and obviously misinterpreted what I said, of course. But let's take a look at what's happening. So GM Crow fam, around 400 million Crow has officially been unlocked on Cronos POS chain, with that remaining 712 million Crow set to be unlocked by the end of this month. Now that this portion has been released from staking, it doesn't necessarily mean immediate selling pressure will hit the market. Could mean institutional / validators rebalancing strategic moves rather than retail dumping. However, look out for the next major unlock later this month, which I believe are mostly retail. So pretty much what this means is, as you guys know, you could stake your Cronos, right? And of course, now the staking period is done, so these coins have been released. Either you could restake them, or people can literally transfer them, buy or sell them, or whatever the case may be. So when you do see these types of unlocks, obviously the question arises whether or not these coins are going to hit on the market and be sold, because of course these unlocks happen after this major push towards the upside. So again, you need to understand that we don't control other people's decisions. If people are now deciding that they want to lock in profits, so be it. That's always going to be the risk associated with it. I know we want to see the prices just going straight in one line. That's not how it works. But I think the lag that we're seeing with Cronos right now is due to this anticipation of this. So again, that's something we want to keep in mind. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. But if you're looking at the dominance, we're sitting about 58.2%. Looking at the price of Bitcoin, Bitcoin was able to reclaim back above 113,300, got rejected right at that level. But so far, so good. Bitcoin is in this upwards trajectory so far. Nothing has been invalidated. Of course, confirmation still is at 115K for us. But let's take a closer look at Cronos and understand, what we're really looking at. So the price has still not yet retested the 78.6 Fibonacci retracement level at 24 cents. We came very close at 24.3 cents. And again, like I said, these unlocks do play a role. Maybe we did see some Cronos being sold on the market, but you need to understand the future market, and the market makers are going to keep this specific news in mind before obviously you do see them doing what they usually do. So I think manipulation also tends to occur during times like this, but again, this is a very important thing to look out for. How this tone Kim is saying that the next unlock is going to be mostly retail. So maybe we do see retail if the price of Cronos is able to reach up to the likes of the 31 cents and onwards. If we do see a rate cut, I think it's going to happen with Cronos as well. But again, a continuous reminder: this coin, all in a way, has gotten a head start, which a lot of people have already forgotten. Since August 2nd, it is up 103%. So people that were staking their coins pretty much around this time, they're still sitting at a profit. So maybe time comes at the end of the month, they want to kind of scale out and look into different opportunities or locks and profits in. Again, like I said, going back to what I said, not in our control. But remember what I stated to you guys before in the previous updates. You need to see the price of Cronos find a ground for itself. So far it has done that, but of course we did kind of pull down to the likes of 24.3 cents in I think correlation to this specific unlock that we're talking about. But we'll see what happens. Obviously, you want to see the price remaining within the 78.6, a very, very key level. And I think so far it has, pretty much maintained its price above this key range since August 27th. But we want to remain above here. To be honest, I would like to see the price, going back up to the 26 to 27 cents price point, which I think will happen once Bitcoin breaks out. I think Cronos will react to that as well. But obviously, we need to keep this specific, announcement in mind because later this month, maybe we do see some retail investors, selling their coins once they are unlocked. But if the demand is really high around that time, that could be scooped up quite fast. So we'll see what happens. We got to take it one step at a time. Let me know in the comments what your personal thoughts are. Thank you for all the love, and I'll see you later in Crypto ZX, and peace out.